up, MP?
But if it's more than an hour, I'm staying in the car.
Huh.
You're not going to the right places. Pancakes are I'll send you some rest.
I'd like to see us shoot better than 85% nightly. We plan practice this week.
Not a single team managed that in the last 2 seasons.
I'll rewrite the plan.
I'm convinced that they haven't invested the time or running out without extending an arm. We will.
We'll work on it.
Beginning and more importantly at the end of practice when their game time.
They might not like that.
Good. Sure they run the drill. Let's see how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
I'd like to go on a big
Understood.
trip after this. Y'all up for some pickleball this weekend?
Like Japan?
Back is sore.
I'm not that great with cutting dice.
I feel that. Crushed potatoes take time to process.
If you do make them, try soaking, then drain.
Yeah, and then flash fry, dry, and fry again.
family in the
Get that
baseline?
crunch.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Julius Randle.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randle and Gobert. And it's Junior in at the 1 spot. And for the Warriors, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Butler. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And the Warriors start out with the ball. So at this stage of the season, Tim, some teams I feel are already starting to look ahead to the playoffs. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you're going to glimpse at what that looks like because your adrenaline is going to take you there. But I think the focus should be on the here and now, continuing to get better on a daily basis.
If you're not looking at what's in front of you, you're going to lose what's perhaps ahead of you.
Boy, that is so true.
First free throw is good. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Junior. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Pass to Podziemski. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Back to Curry. Over Junior. Julius Randle with the rebound. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Curry. Junior sets the screen for McDaniel. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Curry with the bounce pass. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And here is Curry. 33 points last game. Butler kicks to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. They set the screen. He takes it in, and Kuminga throws it down.
And if you give Kuminga a runway like that, he is going to dunk all over you.
To the left wing. Gobert, the pass to Junior. Curry brings the double. Out to Edwards. McDaniels outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Edwards, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Curry. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Junior. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The putback. Warriors getting another chance here. He nails it, and we're tied up. Butler's got 7 points.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
Randle outside. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely to the inside. Here's Gobert. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given him another look offensively.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 26 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Here's Curry after the main shot from Junior. And Greg, recently MP had a milestone game, recording the first triple-double of his career.
And there should be plenty more to come over the course of his career. MP's a guy that's willing and able to do whatever it takes for his team to win.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Seth Curry in for Stephen Curry. And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Clark kicks to Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Junior's got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now Curry. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Junior the pass to Clark. Over Butler. No good from Clark.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Now here's Curry over Junior. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Moody. He has yet to score. Down low. Here's Curry. And stolen by Miller. To the right side. Junior with it. Curry meets him. And it's Junior missing.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Curry looking around. Takes a three. And it's Junior with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. They grab their own miss. Miller kicks to Junior. Fades and shoots. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
Well, it's been a... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moody is out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. And that one falls for Reed. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Now, Ingles following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. To the paint, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Butler. There's a good screen. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Kevin, back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Butler against Randall. Left side, Butler. Shot clock at 5. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Conley. Back to Randall. Now here's Reed. 8 points his last outing. And here's Conley outside. Minnesota also making some changes. Edwards comes in for Joe Ingles, and Junior subbed in for Mike Conley. The Warriors trailing. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Butler passes to Moody. Here's Butler. He's got 12. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot from deep. Green. Rebound, Minnesota. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season. Now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
A putback. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Butler with the ball. 15 points in the game. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Quentin Post. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Moses Moody. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Junior. He's got 6. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Kuminga. Butler in the corner. Back to Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves leading. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all. on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Junior. Back to Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Free throw good by Curry. So, Jim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done, and build around defense.
Great example. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors, trailing by 2. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And Minnesota has possession following the score by Golden State. And it's Junior missing. To the middle. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Back to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. A shot by Curry, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Junior. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
And here is Curry. He's got 8. Picked by Horford. And the wide open shot from Green. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Green's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, Junior. Last game, 26 points. Here's McDaniels. They get it back. Shoots over Kuminga. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
The front office made it a priority to lengthen the bench, and you're seeing those returns tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that can throw a lot of fresh bodies at you. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Junior's out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the 5.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Three-pointer, Butler, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Butler's got 18 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Randall. 6 points for him. And easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for Julius Randle. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Curry wide open, and another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Junior. 12 points for him. Out to Edwards. Pass to Randall. McDaniels dishes to Junior. With the fadeaway. Bank shot. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Curry. Fires away from way outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Junior. Buries it down low. He's got 14. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Curry with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Junior with it. Curry meets him. And it's Junior missing. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Butler outside for Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Now, here's Junior, guarded by Curry. They get the rebound. Randall on the follow. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Kuminga. Launches it. Curry with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game.
And again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Nifty move. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Off target from outside. The Warriors trail it. Pass to Horford. Some nice passing by Golden State. Kuminga with it. Now defended by Randall. Here's Curry with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his third assist on the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Butler against McDaniel. And another three for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 3-point game. And Kuminga comes to help. Randall outside. Pass to Junior. Back to Randall. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Gobert with the defensive effort.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And slam dunk by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Back to Curry. McDaniels against Butler. Hard earned by Butler. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Junior with it. Curry meets him. Here's Junior. Another miss by Minnesota.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
The Timberwolves trail. Fades away. Uses the glass to drop it in. Junior's got 16.
And no matter who it is, you can't give anyone that much room from mid-range.
Curry. The quick look, no good that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Junior, guarded by Curry, and that one is good. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Inside. Here's Post. Got it. Good job in the low post. Post has got his first 2 points of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And it's Clark in the corner. No good on the triple. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Wow! Magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing.
Another possession, another assist.
And he's nearing this franchise's single-season record for assists. He has been piling them up all year long.
He and his teammates have such chemistry at this point. There's that unspoken connection and understanding of how they want to play. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors ahead. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnovers have been well-intentioned. We're not giving up fast break stuff. We just got to pick up the intensity.
While taking the positive approach with this team right there.
Encouragement, confidence. I love the approach.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Then it's Butler. Then there's Moody and Richard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Lets it go from 11. Randall no good. The Warriors leading. Pass to post. To the paint. Here's Butler. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Reed. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A nice shot by Moody. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Pocket 6. Over Green. Randall with the bucket.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
In the paint, Butler.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game.
Good game, MP.
6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Grant, this should be a high-flying affair tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, B.A. I want to see some dunk contest-style slams here tonight. And, of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's Junior in at the point guard position. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Good.
I tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork. And
yet another assist.
He's been piling up the assists this year.
In fact, after that last assist, he's tied for the most in a single season in franchise history. Wow. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Buries the easy one.
Hartenstein, such a tough cover on the interior. Knows angles, has great strength and size.
Now here's McDaniels. The 3 is up. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And again, another assist.
Nobody has been a better floor general in the history of this team than he has. Unparalleled vision.
And his name's now at the very top of the list in franchise assists. That's a record that might be in the books forever. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein a screen. Williams from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Junior. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Junior. Oh, got a piece of it. On the wing, Wallace. Outside, SGA. And it's Oklahoma City with another. Timberwolves trail by 3. Junior finds Gobert. And here's McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Junior. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to McDaniels. Will it go? Another miss by Minnesota. Oklahoma City leading by 6. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels with the rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Junior. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards to the middle. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Thunder making a change here. Dortch checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Junior. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Down low. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And there's a pick. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Hits a three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Junior. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one.
The first one falls. For the Thunder, Caruso comes in for Hartenstein. And Mitchell subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randle. And Clark has subbed in for Edwards. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Williams' shot is good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Junior outside. Oh, Williams with the block.
Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
The shot's good. And it's 8 points now for Junior.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Mitchell. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Williams' shot is good.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Clark, good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Williams' shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Miller. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, it was a tough one to watch. There were some bright moments, but ultimately their mistakes caught up with them.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at the three. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. We need them to win at a high level.
For Oklahoma City, Wallace comes in for Caruso. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Junior comes in for Mike Conley. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's Williams. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
To the inside. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough pitch.
Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got his 4th rebound in this one.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Outside Mitchell. Outside for Dort. Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Dort outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Wallace has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Junior. From the high post. No good. Off the front rim.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
First free throw is good. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Outside, Williams. They set the screen. 4-3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
The shot's good from SGA.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass. McDaniels got 5 now.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Oh, stolen by Junior. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Jang, and it's Caruso in for Dort. Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. 16 points for him.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Here's Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder leading by 9. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Williams. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with a rebound. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played. And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Oh, stolen by Junior. Now let's take a minute to see the top free throw shooters in the rookie class. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Minnesota, number 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Chet Holmgren in for Caruso. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Wallace's shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Junior passes to Gobert. Back to Gobert. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the bucket is good.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Timberwolves trail by 13. And stolen by Williams. Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Oklahoma City in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
I think for the Timberwolves, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes...
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian and...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He contributed 20 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He was incredible, which at this point we've come to expect. Guys, he's always on a mission.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. McDaniels against Williams. Clock at 6. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 18 points for Jalen Williams. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Thunder leading by 11. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. The three is up. And it's Junior with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Junior. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Number 12, 31.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. Now Wallace. On the wing, SGA. Back to Wallace. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got a rebound number 5 here tonight to the paint. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. The Thunder with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 6. Junior outside. Pass to Gobert. Junior against Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Junior. Gobert with a screen on SGA. Tries again. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Junior. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
I just love the ball move.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Cason Wallace. Here's SGA. 18 points for him. Wallace outside. Williams from long range. Drills it from deep. Williams has got 21 points in the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. He tries for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. Thunder leading by 7. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards, the pass to Junior. Inside. Gobert, no good.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Right side, Edwards. Back to Junior. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Junior's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Good drive by Junior. Shoots a fadeaway. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 10. Dort outside. McDaniels with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Williams. He's got 21. Pass to SGA. The three. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams against Randall. Here's Junior. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Junior's got 9 points now in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Gobert with a block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Guys, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Here's Junior. Dort grabs the miss.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Left side SGA. Back to Dort. Outside, Williams. Outside for Dort. Lets the three fly. And the three-pointer goes. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Junior. Minnesota again missing.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
For Minnesota, Anthony Edwards is checked in for Clark, and Junior subbed in for Conley. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. On the court for the Timberwolves. In it forward, it'll be Edwards and Randall. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Junior, and it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. Outside for Mitchell. Off target with the three.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Junior passes to Edwards. Junior, a screen on Williams. Back to Junior. That one goes in. Jr.'s got 28 points for the game.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Dort. On the wing, Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Releases. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Jr. Williams' shot is good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Randall can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The 3 from Mitchell gets rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jr. Another shot. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, with the size, frame, and athleticism, if you allow Anthony Edwards to get to the glass, look out.
Here's Williams. Off the left rim and out. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. And it's Randall with the jam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for DiVincenzo. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. He gets it in there. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Hartenstein a screen. Williams. Gobert pulls it down.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
Gobert with a screen on SGA. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Yes, sir! Count it!
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Edwards a screen on SGA. Edwards drills it directly off the lead pass.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Edwards. McDaniels outside. Oh, he hits a tough fadeaway.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
From about 19, Gobert pulls it down. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Edwards fires 20 feet away and no problem.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Junior against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you just watch Anthony Edwards continue to progress. This guy gets better and better every year.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And so with this win, they'll end this season series dead even at 2 wins apiece.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Junior.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
He hits the second from the line. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
SGA pulls it down. Jalen Williams. Gobert pulls it down. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Cleared away by Hartenstein.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Junior right side. And so it's Minnesota with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.